It's one of the world's most recognised rock songs, but did Led Zeppelin steal the opening chords of Stairway to Heaven? A US judge thinks there's enough evidence for a jury to find that it did, and he's ordered the band's lead singer Robert Plant and guitarist Jimmy Page to stand trial on accusations of copyright infringement. Anne Barker reports.
It sounds like it, but it's not. The opening chords to Led Zeppelin's signature classic, Stairway to Heaven. In fact, they're the opening chords to an instrumental song, Taurus, which the US band Spirit released in 1968. That's the same year both bands performed in the US at concerts and festivals, although not on the same stage. And barely 3 years later, Led Zeppelin wrote Stairway to Heaven. The similarities between the two songs weren't lost on Taurus songwriter Randy Wolfe, who tragically drowned in 1997 trying to save his son. But his trustee, Michael Skidmore, brought a lawsuit against Led Zeppelin's lead singer Robert Plant and guitarist Jimmy Page, alleging the pair may have been inspired by the song Taurus, but failed to give Randy Wolfe credit. Now a US judge, Gary Klausner, has ruled a jury could find substantial similarity between the two songs.
While it is true that a descending chromatic four-chord progression is a common convention that abounds in the music industry, the similarities here transcend this core structure. What remains is a subjective assessment of the concept and feel of two works, a task no more suitable for a judge than for a jury.
Skidmore's lawyer says the case is about giving credit where credit's due, although Jimmy Page and Robert Plant claim that Randy Wolfe was a songwriter for hire who had no copyright claim, and that the chord progressions were so cliched they didn't deserve copyright protection. It's an idea that has some validity, according to Fairfax music writer Bernard Zuehl.
They sound similar, but so do many, many other songs, and many songs share DNA, essentially.
I mean, I guess it raises the question, at what point, how many bars do you need before a song can be claimed to be stolen? Even if you had, say, two chords, does that mean someone else could claim a theft?
Well, that's indeed the basis of many claims over the decades now. How much can you claim has been taken from someone? How much of a song can you claim? A rhythm from a song? Can you claim a sound? You know, the recent cases we've had have turned on some of those issues, and it's very problematic, and it's definitely not something that you could predict with any confidence going into a case like this.
The case against Led Zeppelin has several precedents, including a lawsuit against Australian band Men at Work, which were found guilty of plagiarism for the flute riff in the song Down Under. And Jethro Tull was famously accused of ripping off the Eagles' Hotel California.
Cool wind in my hair. Could be soon we'll cease to sound. Slowly upstairs, faster down.
And Bernard Zuehl says it's not the first time Led Zeppelin has faced claims of music theft.
Led Zeppelin have settled with a number of songwriters over the use of material which they thought, maybe assumed, that it was in the public domain, but wasn't.
The trial is set down for May the 10th, although Judge Klausner has ruled that Randy Wolfe's trustee will at most get 50% of any damages awarded because of a contract he signed in 1967.
He's buying a stairway to heaven.
Anne Barker with that report.